I'm Vanessa.
I'm Pia, and we are two freelance journalists who want to make a documentary film together.
We met in Argentina when we were first starting out as journalists. Now, after years of friendship, we're embarking on our first reporting project together.
Over the last 5 years, I've worked for the BBC and Reuters. In Washington, D.C., I spent 2 years covering the 2012 US presidential election. Before that, I covered business and financial news in Mumbai and New York.
I've reported for Deutsche Welle News, PBS, and the Christian Science Monitor from Latin America and Europe. Over the past 2 years, I've been working towards a master's degree in modern European studies at Columbia University in New York.
We want to tell you the stories of the women who bring food to your table, care for your children, and look after your aging parents. We want to tell you stories that you've never heard before. After the Soviet Union collapsed, Ukrainian women were pushed out of the market by the millions.
They couldn't earn money for their families, money they desperately needed. So there was a mass exodus of mothers and wives. They went all over Europe, but thousands of them went to Italy.
We want to travel to Italy this summer to meet some of these women, hear their stories, and create a portrait of their lives.
We want to know, what is it like to leave your family behind? How does your family cope in your absence? How have gender roles changed in Ukraine now that so many families depend on women to get by?
With political and economic turmoil across much of Western Europe, we want to know how illegal immigrants are surviving and what it means for their families who depend on them for their income.
Behind the Garbatella metro station in Rome every Sunday, there's a huge market where some 5,000 Ukrainian women gather to socialize, buy Ukrainian goods, and occasionally to board the bus for the arduous journey back home.
We want to travel to Italy this summer to meet some of these women, hear their stories, and create a portrait of their lives.
With $4,000, we can take a trip to Rome this summer to produce the first chapter of our story. Please help us with this project. For a full breakdown of our proposal, we have all the written details below.